Alright, League of Slorup, I got your timestamp taken for your game. So whenever we jump out of this, I'll make sure to get it on YouTube if you want, or you can clip it straight out of Twitch, whichever works for you. But jumping into game, checking out the starts right here. All pretty standard starts. I'm looking, it seems like Spell Thieves is kind of the new go-to for Rakan. Since you are going to be poking, getting that engage in there. Definitely something good to go. Alright, so somewhat standard starts. Kind of interesting that Fiddle's going for blue. I think he's going to want to gank bot side early, which kind of gone in budget down there on the Jhin and Rakan. If they wanted to push in the lane early, they might want to see that pushing in the lane early, because you can't exactly lane very well against a Soraka Jinx lane. Jinx can stay so safe with her long range CSing, poke, and all that. And she's got that constant sustain from Soraka, so it's going to make that lane really difficult. But they're going to go for the cheese here first. Getting a couple early auto attacks in, but wow, they trade so much back. That Rakan early game poke definitely doing some work right there, but unfortunately it's not really going to help them all that much. Soraka's going to be able to get that all back. But overall, pretty good start. Ooh, yeah, definitely a much better start for the red side there on the bot lane. Very unfortunate. Yeah, Butcher missing his first Q there. Alright, so moving up here in mid lane. Slorup getting a really decent damage down. Lots of poke, but again, he's going against the Cassidy. He has the range on him. Unfortunately, he's still getting all that CS in. Or CSing pretty well for it being early in the game. There we go. He's got the stun. Got the extra Q. Lots of damage down. Slorup does have that ignite, though. Could we see it? There's really no reason to dive. This guy knows that, too. He's staying at range, making sure he gets the auto attacks in while he's trying to go for creeps. Got that Q down there. Jax is in the jungle invade. Right behind him, ready. Ooh, flash burn by the Kassadin. That was a real early burn, too. Only level 3. So he's going to go at least a level down here, I'd say. Lots of trading going up here in the top from Camille. Teemo is dropping a very early ignite. Here comes Fiddle. He got that early invade. We thought that was going to happen, and First Blood is going over to the red team. That was where that red start came in, guys. He started red buff, went... Let's see, it looks like he cleared Wolves, then Blue. He left the Wraiths up, and that's what allowed Jax to counter him right there, but it didn't matter. Got the first kill going off. Good stuff. So again here, so they have the advantage now from not only do they kind of have a lane advantage here, definitely early game. But as far as late game is concerned, I'm gonna give it to Jhin and Rakan for sure. But as of right now, they got a pretty hard lane advantage. Only 3 CS, but they got a kill. As soon as Jinx can go back and buy, they'll definitely be able to turn that into a pretty sizable lead. Jax doing his thing, got to counter jungle quite a bit from red team's Fiddlesticks. Yeah, I'm gonna go with like not trying to do names, especially if we're doing EU West. Names are gonna be really difficult to say. So for the most part, Slorup, you're the only man who has a name. Everyone else, a summoner, has no name. Looking into Camille CSing surprisingly well. Well, actually not really surprisingly. Camille is pretty strong right now in the current patch. Definitely put in the work in. And you can kind of get that auto shield coming in from her, not auto shield, but she automatically gets a shield from her passive, which allows for a really safe lane. We got red team's Fiddle trying to do a little bit of counter juggling here. He's got the deep ward. He's coming up behind. That's really his only ganking route in lane. He's got to wait for Slorup to move up, and here he goes. Gonna get the fear in. There's the silence. There's the drain. Kill going over to Kassadin on red team. Very unfortunate. So he just got that step up right before, right at that first tick of the lane right there. And unfortunately, Fiddlesticks saw that as his way to go in. He got the fear off. And Slorup pretty much knew he was down. He still had flash up. Maybe if he would have flashed initially, he could have gotten away. I don't think he realized that Fiddlesticks' flash was down. Maybe some communication there from the bot lane would have told him that. But yeah, that flash away would have definitely saved him. So now his 4 CS lead really isn't that much of a lead at all. You see here, Jinx already going back, grabbing that BF sword first, so that's going to be a pretty big boost down there in the bottom lane. Especially if Jhin rush boots of swiftness. Kind of an interesting choice there. I'm not really sure what's going to do. Stun landing, a lot of trade going back in, the electric Q proc going off. That's going to do about a quarter of Kassadin's health. Pretty good poke coming in, but he's already got that catalyst as well as the corrupting potion coming in. That's the name of it? Corrupting potion, yeah. So already the corrupting potion coming in, so lots of sustain going to be coming out. That lane is going to be really difficult. Honestly, you just need to make sure that you're staying up on CS. Actually, you really need to start denying CS as much as possible. But that's going to be really difficult to do without any jungle help. And jungle right now is on bottom lane, trying to get that off. There goes the knockout from Budget. Stun coming in, flashed away. Flash reciprocated there by Jax. They got the damage going off. There's the ignite. Kill going over to Kaigon. Still more damage. Jumping in the mid lane because there's another gank right there. Fiddlesticks taking the same route, completely catching Slorup off guard. And again, another fear into the silence, and that's going to be a kill. Again, for the Kassadin red team. Here comes the knockout coming in from Budget. They're going to go for the turret dive. Unfortunately, Budget grabs it, but that's another kill netted for the bot lane of blue team. So again, I guess boots of swiftness, maybe not as bad as I had originally thought. That's getting him into range. They're able to get that damage down. He's able to follow up on those long range engages. Fiddlesticks, oh, wow, they find out. I guess they just guessed that Jax is there. They have no ward coverage on that side of the map. That's just a blind ult. I guess he was blind ulting just to try to take the red buff. I don't know, maybe I missed something. We'll look back, maybe on the replay, we'll be able to find out why he actually ulted in right there. Oh, probably because they saw him coming from bot lane. Anyway, really nice ultimate there from them. Oh, Tebow just going to straight up kill Camille in the top lane. Getting those constant auto attacks down. Camille trying to do the fancy footwork, get the stuns off, really move back and forth, trying to bob and weave from these fights, but not really paying attention to that health bar there. And Teemo sure was. Netted him a kill up in the top lane. Definitely not something you want as an auto-attacking champ going into Teemo. Well, not really an auto-attacking. It's somewhat an auto-attacking champ. Here we go. Flash, ultimate coming in. Where is the follow-up, though? A Budget. Excuse me, Rakan down here in the bottom lane. Jhin is off there chasing the support. This is support on 80 carry battle. And it looks like Jinx is going in constantly. There's a... Ooh, the flash followed up. Jinx is going to pick up that kill from red team. Wow, really unfortunate play right there. The miscommunication coming out from the red team was definitely detrimental to the win here. Make sure they got the communication. You already see that Kassadin, he knows he's got that two kill lead up on Slorup here, so he's able to really press his advantage, get that damage down. He's got a full level up as well, so we can see even the damage trades now already starting to go in Kassadin's favor. He is still going to have somewhat mana problems, just because those teleports are going to cost quite a bit of mana if he tries to go in more than once. But more likely, this is a diamond tier game. He's going to take it slow, get his poke down whenever it comes back up. There it is. You can see that nullifying orb, I believe it is. Pretty sure that's this Chumina name. Wow, that Rakan damage coming in hard. There it goes. Coming back in again. The Boots of Swiftness coming in from the Jhin here. There it is. The grenade gets the kill. And we can see where they can kind of fake out, even though Jin's playing real far back. Oh, hold on. We got a teleport coming in. It is going to go through. Camille coming in. That's going to be a double kill for the red team. Fiddle as well as Camille picking up the kills there. Definitely a well-timed teleport coming in from Goblin. It gets them, nets them both the kills, maybe even the turret down here. I think it's a little too early in the game. Jack's going for a gank here, though. They got the first stun off. Wasn't able to get in range for the second stun, but the jump is all he's going to need. Jax picking up a kill for the blue team here in the mid lane. Helping Slorup out right here, where he desperately needs some help here. I'm sorry, this interface thing is really bothering me. I didn't set up the interface for EU West yet, so let me change that right quick. Alright, apologize about that. Here we go. We can see Teemo on the top lane getting all kinds of damage down. There goes the ultimate into the knockup here from Rakan, but he doesn't have the follow-up this time. Jhin knows you really can't, even with those boots of swiftness, he's able to come back from the back of the lane, but you don't want to come back into something like that. You got 3 members that all have tons of heals coming in from Soraka. There's really not much you can do. Jinx just getting a little bit of the disrespect poke. Camille coming in for that disrespect stop in the back. He's going to step into the shroom, though. As long as Teemo just stops and damages him, he can do it, but doesn't really have that HP for it. Fortunately, that shroom was there in order to slow down Camille enough for him to get away. With that Hex Drinker, bought up by him, it's going to make the lane significantly more difficult. However, Teemo does have some lifesteal. He is invisible. He was thinking about trying to see if Camille would go for it. Looks like he's going to now. Ooh, going in. Doesn't have it. They got the gank coming in from Rakan. There goes the knockup, the kill going over to Rakan. Man, those Qs are doing so much damage, especially with that Spell Thieves coming in. He's already got an upgrade to level 2, Frostfang. So he's definitely putting in some work here from the support role. Here comes the gank. Everyone coming in. There goes the first stun. There goes the knockup. There goes the Jhin lockdown. Jhin ultimate coming out. Let's see if he can hit these shots here. One coming in. Fiddle is definitely going to body block for him. Good call there. First stun going in. Jax jump. Smite. That's a kill. Going over for blue team. Very good follow-up. But red team is there. Ooh, potion just barely saves him. Jinx ult's coming in. It is going to miss. An ult knock-up here from Rakan. Gonna see if he's got the damage down. That magic shield saving Kassadin a little bit, but the auto attack's moving in. The Q for the kill. And that Rakan damage. Showing why supports are really dominant here in the 2018 season, but not dominant enough to stay from that Camille damage. Definitely coming in clutch. 3 members of red team moving in here into the mid lane. Camille's got the knockup. Both members of blue gonna flash away. Jhin and Syndra flash down now. That's literally almost every flash from the blue team is down. Whereas we still have Camille's as well as Soraka's flash. Not necessarily going to matter all that much. Still, a lot used there. Lots of action there in that mid lane team fight. Unfortunately, no objectives taken. However, not really a big deal. Lots of tower damage done. Waiting to see what happens here. There goes the slow. But unfortunately, Jhin is not able to hit it. Camille coming in from the backside. Apologize for missing that. There goes the slow, but we got the jump back from Rakan. Is able to get away. Lots of the auto attacks coming out from Jhin. Is he able to get the snare? He misses it, unfortunately. But right back there, Fiddlesticks, he had the Gankerino coming in. Got the fear on a Jhin, and that's going to be the kill. Going to chase Rakan off, but not able to get a kill there either. Uses the Boomberry. There goes the Q. Lots of damage. Jax coming in for the stun. But unfortunately, feared away. Didn't realize the Rakan turnaround was real. Tried to flash out of that Jinx ultimate. He didn't get that flash off just in time. Camille going to drop the box. Lock him down in the octagon. Teemo coming in. Just that annoyance from the top lane. A flash coming down. He really thought he had the damage there. Not quite, though. The Blinding Tark plus auto was not enough to finish off Jinx. And she's going to just barely make it away for her life. So unfortunately, that's a 2-for-2 trade there in the mid lane. But this fights, they just don't seem to stop. Rakan's going to keep on going. He's getting those Qs off. The heals are pretty substantial. Gets off just in time. Not able to make it out of the lane, though. I believe that was the empowered auto attack plus the teleport. Excuse me, the Rift Walk coming in from Kassadin. That's going to finish off Rakan there as he tries to jump for safety into the Rift Herald. Camille's going to use this time. Remember, Teemo, we last saw him flashing in mid lane, trying to get that kill onto Jinx, leaving top lane defenseless against this Camille. However, that did allow Teemo to pick up mid lane tower. So overall, kind of a leg up for the blue team. They're down in kills, down in gold, up in objectives. Actually, not up in it. It actually makes the objectives even. I forgot red team took that early first lane tower, or excuse me, bot lane tower. So overall, blue team put in work. Blue team is kind of the team we're rooting for right now. Let's got our boy League of Slorup. He was our first casting volunteer. Getting his name out there. Down before US. Ooh, we got that ult jump coming in from Makan. That's going to be a real quick kill coming up from League of Slorup. Dropping the curtain call. Still only finds its mark on one. It's enough to get Jin the assist there. Trying to make the turnaround happen here on Jinx. He's got the 3 shots. There goes the first. There goes the grenade. Here comes the last one. That's going to be a kill. Jin grabbing that real quick turnaround there in the mid lane. Jinx thought she could make it, but she could not. Riftwalk coming in. Misses the snare. Misses the stun on Jax. He's going to get the slow and swag walk away. The top lane trying to get a little bit of trading in under the tower. Really, he just wants to farm up right here. Camille can be such a monster in late game, but he's really far behind. Well, not really necessarily far behind right now, but he's nowhere near even with Teemo. Streams coming in. Can Teemo kite well enough? He's got the auto attacks. His auto attacks are doing enough. The Gunblade proc. He's just going to keep auto attacking in. He's going to get stunned up. Going to get the Octagon. Waiting for that next Q, but he does not find it. The tower will finish him off, though. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade there in the top lane, except Soraka there. She got her ult in for the assist. Fiddlesticks ulting in the mid lane. Going to get that kill there. Onto Slorup. Not really a whole lot you can do. Doesn't have flash up. Push up really far. Ooh, the ult knockup coming in from Rakan. He's going to send Jackson there too, but kind of bait him into his death. They're going to trade for a 1-for-1 there. Luckily, Jin getting the kill. Actually, both AD carries getting the kills on that play. Overall, working out really well for both teams. We can really see where that cleanup there coming in hard for the red team. Kassadin trying to get some of the poke in. Thought maybe they could follow up right after the turret fell. But Jin has ridiculous movement speed right now. He's got the boots of swiftness. He got Youmu's. Just overall, I'm pretty sure he even had that 4th shot movement speed right there. So going to be kind of difficult to lock him down with slows alone. That Fiddlesticks is going to have to keep finding those creative ways to jump around. Little auto attack poke coming in from Teemo there in the top lane. Yeah, we got two pretty much 3 members here top lane. There's really, ooh, the ignite coming down, the quick turnaround coming out from Teemo. Didn't even see that coming. Curtain call getting dropped. Can he find his mark? There comes the knockdown. There comes the time from Makan that should make it for an easy shot. That's a kill going over to Teemo again. The dominant force here in the top lane. So up here looking to try to find the knock. There goes the flash into the knockup. Still finds it there on a Kassadino. Ignite coming through. Not enough to get the kill. Teleport coming in from Camille. That's going to be a lot going down. The jump was just used from Jax. He's waiting for that cooldown, but unfortunately he's silenced. Going to the turret. The turret just falls. He gets the jump. There goes the snare coming out from Jin. But he does have the knockback. That's going to allow them to pick up the kill onto Camille. Jin, he's got that 4 shot. It's not going to be enough to kill him, especially with that hard drain coming out. There comes the Jinx ult from downtown to finish him off. Overall, a 4-for-2 play coming in. Actually, I believe that was a whole team ace. I'm not sure if Teemo backed out there at the end. He did, actually. Still only 1 death. So Teemo making the smart call. He knows he's got that bounty on him right now. Makes that early back to go ahead and push bottom lane. However, it looks like we do have a teleport coming in from Kassadin. Yeah, I apologize to all the viewers watching out. I watch a lot of Trick2G, and I feel like he comes out every once in a while. Sorry about that. Teemo just not giving a fuck. Chasing him down. There goes the kill. Flash in, blinding dart. All the damage coming out from that Gunblade plus the Liandry. Remember, Gunblade is also going to amplify all the damage done from that champion. I believe it's all damage sources. Excuse me. That does not actually amplify damage. Alright, my fault. It's only an increase in movement speed, as well as just a little bit of active damage there. So no amplification coming in. So overall, the killer in the top lane, the silent demon, Teemo, he's got the Rakan waiting in the wing. While red team, they just hit the first tier top lane turret. I think they're gonna go ahead and take, looks like tier 1, tier 2. Not unless this Fiddlesticks has anything to say about it. That's gonna be the first kill going down. second kill. Third, looks like, ooh, that's a super nice a taunt there coming in from Rakan. The last shot is going to be Zanya's, but it doesn't matter. They still got the follow-up. Blue team here coming in. Here comes the Tiny Demon, almost getting his next kill. Jinx Rocket coming in from downtown. They had the Rift Herald in top lane, though. They went ahead and took the first, second, as well as the inhibitor tier turrets. They're going to run that Rift Herald all the way. Great job by them. They're going to grab that inhibitor off it. Now, while the inhibitor does definitely provide them some pressure, it provides quite a bit of pressure, actually. But is that going to matter if they can actually take this inhibitor tier turret in the mid lane? Teemo still not giving a shit, running right in there. Got the Gunblade power, shooting Kassadin right in the face. Rakan, though, he's got the damage down. He hits the Teemo Shroom, so he knew that he had the follow-up. He's going to pick up the kill there. Teemo still not giving a shit, getting all the kills in the mid lane. Woo! Yeah, Rakan definitely killing it this game. The damage is on point, and I noticed the next thing he's building, I think the Fiendish Codex actually builds into the Ice Queen's claim. Teemo stealing away the red buff, getting away clean. Rakan here, they got the taunt, he got the knockup. There goes the stun coming in from Syndra. Jhin trying to get the backup, but the Syndra ult is going to lock him down. Rakan, unfortunately, too far in the back line. Try to move out from behind, but Jinx is going to go ahead and pick up that kill. Teemo here, he's going to find Fiddlesticks into the top lane. He gets the slow, gets the auto attack off. That's not going to be enough. He doesn't have flash up right now, so he's not going to be able to get the kill. Jhin trying to find the follow-up here, but he doesn't realize that all of Red Team is back respawned. But a well-timed knockback from Slorup in the mid lane is going to save his life. So overall, real close game. Not really a clear winner on either side, although I would definitely give the leg up here to Blue Team. Just overall player performance seems to go really well. Haven't really seen Camille or Jinx on red side really shine very well. Fiddlesticks has gotten some really good ultimates in, though. Always in the mid lane, he finds those creative paths to teleport directly into the action, and they almost always pick up 1 to 2 kills off of them. So they really make or break the team fights. However, Teemo, Jhin, Rakan, we're pretty much all the Blue Team, they really don't require that ultimate to really start a big fight. They've just been starting it based on poor positioning and really catching people out, and that's really been all on the backs of Rakan. So while we're talking here, they're really trying to make the push for the Baron Blade. Ooh, a 3-lane knockup. There goes into the taunt. There goes into the curtain call. They're dominating. He finds the Kassadin in the back line. 4 kills coming in from the Blue Team. Wow. The stun, the 3-man stun coming in there from Syndra was so clutch. Picks up the whole team kill. That's going to be the Baron. And we still have Teemo there in the bot lane. He's going to have those Baron-empowered minions for them to pick up that next inhibitor tower if he is left alone there. Camille not even going to try to go in for the steal. Baron picked up. He's just going to let the minions push in. We have a really quick turnaround here on respawns. We're still pretty early into the game, 23 minutes. So lots of room for them to come back. But this Baron definitely going to be good. If they can keep making plays like that, this is certainly going to be GG here for Blue Team. Overall good time to reset. We're going to take second dragon of the game right now. They got to get back to base. Protect from those super minions. Doing quite a bit of damage, though. Look at this Slorup. He's got the knockback. Able to pick up one of them. And they do end up saving the Nexus Tower. But all of Red Team, they're going to push it down mid. They know that they have to defend the base just a little bit. They might not be able to get there in time. Not exactly a wave up it anytime soon. Looks like quite a ways back in the lane. Fiddlesticks, he's looking for the ultimate there. He's got the sweeper going. They don't know he's there, but he knows they're there. There goes Rakan. Jack starting off the fight with a stun onto Jinx. But it doesn't look like Fiddlesticks. He's not able to get much on the backside except for Slorup with his ultimate. So overall, good engage. 2-for-1 trade so far. Teemo's still really fed, though, chasing down Camille and Soraka. But we get 2 carries down for the side of Red Team. This could be a time they could decide to make a push here. Teemo thinking about making a push, but he sees that Kassadin is going for that inhibitor. He's going to go ahead and make that quick back to base to see if he can stop him, but it doesn't matter. Minions alone are going to take that inhibitor down. Unfortunate. So Jin and Jax, they're going to take this pressure here into the mid lane. Soraka isn't going to be much to stop them. They have the backup here from Rakan. 3-on-3 action coming in. There goes the ult. There goes the knockup. Jinx is stunned up just a little bit. The curtain call canceled early. The Kassadin knew what to do. Jumped in the back line, stopped it, but he spends his life is traded for it. Rakan goes in real deep. He got the engage off, but unfortunately, the engage there onto the back line. Fiddlesticks, he gets the crow off. That's going to be the kill going out. Long range stun coming in from Syndra. Not enough damage, though. Jax, unfortunately, still loses his life. And Slorup too deep in. Trying to support his friends, but they were already dead. That's going to net 3 kills. It's going to be 4 in total. Going over the red team with Rakan there dying real early. He'll be up pretty soon. Teemo, though, the demon in the top lane. Overall having a pretty good game, but we're at the point where he can still be soloed out. He's full damage. Actually going attack speed, Teemo. For this moment right here, there goes the ultimate into another knockup. So Rakan is insane. Teemo, though, he's going to run into the Jinx traps and also into a Fiddlesticks ultimate. Not going to see that one coming. Not even with the heal there from Rakan can it save his life. That's going to be both of them going down. This Fiddlesticks is absolutely on point, finding those teleports in the, not the teleports rather, but the ultimates, the Crow Storms. There we go. Crow Storms in all the clutch situations. And there it is, leading into 1 to 2 kills. And we're getting to the point in the game where now those 1 to 2 kills are going to mean a lot more when you have significantly longer respawn times. It looks like now Baron buff is off. It probably would have expired anyway, but it's now off all members of Blue Team. Don't even have the spawn timer on it right now, so it should be quite a ways away. As far as ward pressure goes, man, there's really not much warding coming out from red team at all. They have a real deep ward next to that inhibitor turret. They can backdoor it if they really needed to. Let's see if it's going to despawn anytime soon, though. Yeah, they don't have much time left on it at all. Probably 30 seconds. Yomu's coming out from the Jhin. He smells trouble. We're just looking to do some wave push. We got a really big wave building up in the top and the bottom lane here from the red team. So they have tremendous pressure. Unfortunately, it's not really a whole lot of objectives to force in the meantime. So they're going to send Kassadin bottom. He's able to rift walk across the map really quickly, but overall, it's not going to matter. There goes the stun. There goes the knockup. Taunt, rather. Taunt knock up on Camille, but it's not enough damage. Overall, he's pretty tanky. He went for the Titanic Hydra rather than anything else. Nice. Rakan going in, going to knock off the Banshee's Veil. Kassadin already based. They see they got a lot going on, but there's a curtain call coming out from Jhin. Overall, pretty questionable play. Not going to get any hits off of it. They're not going to get much done. A lot of pressure coming in into the bottom lane. There's no members down from either team. So just a push coming out. But the Jinx has ridiculous wave clear. When you have the Rune's Hurricane coupled up with the rockets, you're just going to melt the waves. When overall, a wave that really needs melting right now. Oh, but speaking of melted, there goes Soraka. Jhin coming in with a clutch stopwatch. That's not going to save him, though. The backflip coming out from Camille, styling on him. Another kill coming down for Teemo. Overall, Syndra, she finds the back line. Fiddlesticks, now he's finding the back line. Another ultimate, another fear. The blinding dart coming out. Teemo's going to get the kill. All right, stun is going to miss here from Jax, but there goes the knockup. He's going to stop the drain early, but that fear is going to be up here any second, but it doesn't matter. The jump into the slap from Rakan is going to be all they need. Rakan, he does have the Ardent Sensor, so he's given off the attack speed to Jax. Even without the minion wave, they can still do it pretty easily. They're going to back off here for just a second, though. Let those minions come in, get the extra damage down to turrets. Charm, not time. Okay, my bad. I guess it's different. One is more sexual than the other. Yeah, inhibitor going down. Overall, really nice plays from both teams. I would say, I mean, obviously the advantage going over to blue because they were able to get more members as well as pick up those 2 objectives right there. And now leaves 2 inhibitors down with Dragon. This is an Infernal Dragon. Ooh, not an Infernal. That's strange with the picture on the top left. Looks like an Infernal, but it's really not. Ooh, dirtbag cameraman showing the misclick there in the base. Unfortunately, no stopwatch now for Jax. He's not going to be able to style on anybody. Charm though only falls. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. There's a difference then. Well, anyway, the charm into the knockup here coming out from Rakan. It is enough to take out Cassidy as well as Jinx. Those are the two big damage dealers. This is going to start the curtain call from Jin. Ooh, lands 3 onto Soraka. But this is the follow-up coming in from the Fiddlesticks. He's able to get the double kill coming off on a Teemo and Cinder. So we have 2 huge damage dealers down from both teams. Jax uses the time to finish off the Soraka. He's going to get silenced, though, into the knockup. There goes the stun. There goes the Camille. That's going to be an ace coming out. And we have 2 huge members from the blue team to make a big push. They have about 18 seconds to do so before Kassadin as well as Jinx come up. They're going to try to do it without minions. Rough call here. There's 2 inhibitor turrets down. That lane in the bot lane. Excuse me, the minions in the bot lane. Not really close enough to push that. They're going to go ahead and use what they have here to push in. That's going to be first Nexus turret down. Jinx and Kassadin up right now. Gonna throw the Counter-Strike off to try to mitigate some of that damage. But not GG just yet. They are going to stave off this last attack. Still 1 Nexus turret up. 1 inhibitor turret up. And red team isn't completely out just yet. But they do have very significant wave clear coming out of that Jinx. She's pretty much enough on her own. Honestly, you don't really need a full team of wave clear. You can probably just get away with that. There goes the Rocket scouting out the Baron. They're going to simultaneously take the Dragon right there. Is that going to signal the red team in time? We do have teleports up on Camille as well as Kassadin. Are they going to come in time? They do not. That's going to be a free Baron coming out for blue team. Overall, very well coordinated game from the blue team. This Rakan is definitely coming in really strong. It's really interesting too, because when you think about it in your solo queue games, sometimes you'll look at just the KDAs and you see the KDA of Rakan, and it just really doesn't tell the story of how well he actually carried this game. Even Slorup there, 4, 10, and 8. Not exactly the best score line. However, we remember back probably about 10 minutes ago, that 3-member stun really completely turned the fight for that first Baron. Here comes the charm into the knockup. He's all alone. Oh, he's just BMing them. Coming in with a deck, another knockup. The burn not going to be enough to finish off Kassadin. He's got the heals from Soraka, but the disrespect is real. Soraka can't heal the mental damage that they're taking right now. Curtain call coming out from Jen. It's going to find 2, but more importantly, they're going to find that inhibitor tower. That's going to be 1 tower remaining now for the red team. As they push into the base, the Baron minions, Fiddle, he's trying to make this last-ditch effort for a play. He's got the Crow Storm, got the ultimate. Camille's got the Octagon. Teemo's down. There goes Syndra down as well. And Jen, he's sitting on top of the claptraps. He's not going to find his way out either. That's 3 kills coming out for the red team. Overall, sign of life. Charm is onto both members. The knockup. Jax, he's still in it. Camille just barely just barely escapes with his life, as well as Kassadin. Very well timed riff walk to get him out of there. Slorup is already out of game, so we will see how this works. Here comes in Jax from the backside, trying to get that sneaky playoff coming from the back. That drain is not going to matter. We're looking at a late game Jax here, almost full item build. If he survives that first fear, almost assuredly 1v1, he's going to come back. So all members up now from the blue team as well as the red. Baron is still up onto Jax here. I believe he is the only remaining member with it up. But we got a wave crashing here in the top lane. Wave crashing in the bottom lane. If they want to play it safe, they just grab the inhibitors and walk back out. We may or may not see the team fight on top of that. We don't have the Fiddlesticks in for the engage, but it doesn't matter. We got the Teemo and Jax engage coming in hot into the back line. Jin, he finds every shot. There goes the jump. There goes the last shot in from Jin to get the kill. Soraka trying to keep her teammates alive, but they are running back